I train 4 days a week, and 2 of those days are dedicated to push movements like bench press and incline presses, where the front delts are already indirectly but pretty heavily trained. Following the chest work, I do some overhead press to finish out my front delt work. For that reason, there's no front delt work in this specific workout. Instead, first start with 2 sets of machine lateral raises, 12 to 15 reps for 2 sets. This is on purpose because to maximize mechanical tension with heavier weights, burning out the front delts before bench will definitely lead to the inability to lift the same amount of weight. For that reason, in this shoulder workout, you don't see me doing any front delt work because I don't want to over fatigue them for the next time I train my chest. This is also an approach I recommend to those of you who train for powerlifting or aesthetics. However, if your focus is different, then adding in some overhead press or front raises to this shoulder workout is perfectly fine. Also for this workout, I say 2 sets for each exercise, but the lateral and rear delts can take a lot of volume, basically to the point that you can work them in every workout. So if you really want to, don't hesitate to do 3 sets of each movement. Second exercise is lateral delt raises on the dual cable cross for 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps. This can be a bit awkward doing both sides at the same time due to the cables running across your body. I deal with this inconvenience to more effectively manage my time, but if the cables cause you too much discomfort and you have time, you can definitely do this one shoulder at a time. The reason I like this exercise so much and include this is because of the continuous tension the cables leave on the muscle, and the tension continues across body all the way to when the delt is in the stretch position. Following lateral raises, you can go straight to working the rear delts also for 2 sets of 8 to 12 reps on the cable cross. For the same reason with the continuous tension and stretch on the muscle, I find this to be an effective rear delt movement. When setting the cable cross up for this, make sure the cables are more out to your side or horizontal instead of higher up in the vertical position, otherwise you may start to get more tricep or back engagement. To tell your position correctly, feel for an adequate stretch on the rear delt in the starting position. The second rear delt exercise is on the reverse pec deck for 2 sets of 6 to 15 reps. I like this option because of the ability to more heavily load the muscle than other various rear delt movements permit. Be sure you are using a slow, controlled movement and try to keep your traps low to try to prevent compensation, as the traps are a bigger muscle that can try to take over this exercise. I find that lifting with lighter weight in general makes it much easier to tell you're contracting the right muscle. So if you can't tell if you're hitting it, try lowering the weight and do slow reps with lots of focus on the rear delts when you're at peak contraction. Final exercise is face pulls for 2 sets, 10 to 15 reps. This also hits the rear delts in addition to the rhomboid and traps, as you really squeeze your scapula together with this movement. I like this one for all the corrective benefits with posture and the upper back development by hitting smaller muscles that are generally missed when training back. With that, this concludes the workout. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a good day.